Hey guys, good afternoon. Welcome to the pillar strength workout, to our core workout. We're gonna work the core, so the area between your shoulders and hips, including the torso, working on the stability demands of it, so you feel it, but also on the mobility demands, so you get more efficient and for your sport movements, for your daily movements, remove energy leaks so you can move more efficiently. Okay, you just need a yoga mat or a mat, a bottle to drink in between the rounds. Today, super simple. We have 5 movements. We do 3 rounds, working on different body parts, different movements, and each round it's getting harder. Okay, so no warm up. You will be warm after the first exercise. And in 20-25 minutes, we are done already. We will do a hollow body hold, a tucked version. So you place your knees above your hips, toes pointed towards you, and then you just lift your chest and reach with your fingers as far forward as possible. That's it, and we're just holding the position. Let's go. Just squeeze the lower back into the ground. That allows us to hold this hollow body shape in the upper body. And just hold. And when you notice that your torso drops a little bit, increase. Come on, reach again. Chest up, hands as far forward as possible. And hold. It's a long time. We go for 1 minute. If you cannot hold it anymore, fight. If you cannot hold, you can relax. Count until 3 and come up again. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hold the position. Hold, 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 hold. Come on, keep squeezing, keep squeezing, keep squeezing. And relax. Good. That was the first one. Of course, we don't just want to work out the core laying on our back. It has different functions. Now on our side. First round, a regular side plank. Let's go. 35 seconds on each side. Hold one straight line. You can lift one arm up. Push your belt buckle forward. And through your hand, through this shoulder, into the bottom shoulder, we are one straight line. So chest out again. We have 20 more seconds to hold. If it's too hard for you to balance, put one leg in front of the other. Or if it's too hard to hold, you can do the same thing on your knees, but pushing the hips forward. That's important. And hold. Hold and relax. Good. Quick transition between those two sides. So from the side, if you're doing the knee version, not here, but extending the hips. So you're still one straight line. Get ready and let's go. Your elbow is straight below your shoulder. And we hold that position again. Keep breathing. Same thing here. If it gets too hard, if the time is too long, feel free to rest in between. And then come back up. Or you just hang out and wait for the next exercises. But of course, we give our best and hold for as long as we can. Let's go. Keep breathing slowly. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good job. 35 seconds can be long, but I have my stopwatch here. We're not going too crazy. Next one, pillar bridge. I will turn around like this. Level 1, just holding. Level 2 is we do a scap push-up. Okay, that won't change anything on the core, but we have some additional movement. Okay, get ready. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So tuck your tail. Make sure you keep that posterior pelvic tilt so we don't arch here. Tuck the tail and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Squeeze the orange juice. Imagine you have an orange in between your shoulder blades and you want to squeeze out the juice. And then you go up and try to push the scapula as far away as possible. So they are gliding forward and backward on your torso. Come on, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Hold the position and drive your elbows towards the feet. So imagine that you're doing this movement. Pull your elbows towards the feet. Squeeze. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. Now we're working on the back side, on the hamstrings and the glutes, which are connected to the hip. And that's why they also help you to stabilize the core. So what we do now, 90-90 position, both toes pulled in. And you're first gonna hug the knee, keep it close to your chest, and then we do the glute bridge. Let's go. You can follow along already, and let's go. Drive that bottom heel, that bottom foot into the ground. More pressure through the heel than the front of the foot. You can even lift your toes up. This knee hug, the leg lock here, prevents that we are hyperextending in the low back and that we just use the hip for pushing ourselves up. In 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good job. And again, quick transition in between the rounds. Hug your knee and let's go. Same thing here. One straight line through your knees, into your hips, into your shoulders. Imagine not that you push your hips up, but that you drive this bottom knee forward as far as possible. Drive that knee forward. It's not only about how high you go, it's more how far this knee drives forward. Come on, last 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. Last exercise in our first round. We go into the quadruped position. Lift our knees slightly off the ground and we just kick one leg through so that you have 2 contact points, one leg and opposite hand. Let's go. We already start. Let's go. We go 25 seconds on each side. We stay on the same side. Rotate back, kick through. Quadruped, the knees stay tucked underneath your hips. Push through here. Shoulder away from your ear and come back. Almost there. And come back. Kick through, push the ground away and relax. Other side now. You chose your first side. Whatever you did, now the other one. Knees up and kick through. If the time was too long for you, then you can just do alternating in the next round. Then you do just one interval. If it's too much holding for your shoulders, kick through. Like I said, we're working shoulders, torso, and hips. Maybe you feel your shoulders more than your hips, but they are all connected. And if you keep practicing, consistency is key, then the weak links get stronger and you can do each exercise longer. And relax. Good job. That was round 1. Rehydrate. 1 or 2 little zips. And then we start with the second round. Like I said, similar or same systems working, but harder execution now. We did the tucked hollow body hold. Now we do it straight. If it's too hard for you, keep it tucked. You can challenge yourself by going further out. If that's too hard, that's too easy, do something in between. And now, if you cannot go anymore, instead of going down, you just bring the feet back and hold here. Okay? Get ready and let's go. Straight, chest up, feet up. We look like a banana. That's why it's called banana plank. Keep breathing and push your low back into the ground. Again, too hard. Put it back. That's a little bit easier. Come on, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. reach, stay long, stay long. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Very good. Now, the lateral pillar bridge. Second variation is pumping the hips up and down. So dynamic, always keeping the hips in line. Still, one perpendicular plumb line straight up. Okay, get ready, and let's go. Same thing, if it's too hard, then just hold. Then do the variation you did in round 1, whether it's with the feet staggered, whether it's on your knees. Just try to keep the area between your shoulders and your hips straight. Almost there. In 3, 2, 1, and relax. Switching sides. Elbows straight below your shoulder. Get ready in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And when you own the position, pumping hips slightly above the ground and coming back up. Not too much, just so far that you have one straight line. Halfway. Come on, keep pushing. Chest out at the same time. In 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good job. So before we did the pillar bridge and we were not just hanging out, but we imagined that we pull our elbows down. Of course, the ground is not allowing us to do so, but that will activate the core. Now we do the same thing on our hands, still doing the scapular push-up and imagining that we pull the hands down. Get ready. One straight line from head to heel, and let's go. Always pulling the hands down, scap push-ups. It's like a push-up without bending the elbows. And at the top position of the scap push-up, pull the hands down. Come on, push the ground away as far as possible. Sink in, but keep the tail tucked in. Just 3 more seconds. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Very good. Now, back on the ground, back on our back. Now we do the glute bridge, the single leg version, only without the leg lock. So now you could cheat with your low back, but you noticed how that felt when you just used the hip? Maintain that. Without holding on, you need to own that position. Let's go. And we go up. Again, imagine that you push the knee of the bottom leg forward. As soon as it stops moving forward, that's where you stop the movement. At the top, the ribs are down. Come on, 10 more seconds. Push that heel into the ground. Push. Push and relax. Very good. Now, your hands are pointing to the side here. Make sure that the palms are up. And you press your hands gently into the ground. Switch legs. And let's go. Hip goes up. A little bit of pressure with the backside of your hands into the ground. That will activate the floor, the core, not the floor, the core, and prevents that we are hyperextending. Come on, 10 more seconds. Working those hips, let's go. Come on, push. Drive the knee forward. And relax. Very good. Now, guys, for the quadruped and kick through, If both intervals were too long for you, just do one and switch the sides in between. So you can go for alternating, okay? So now what we do, we did the kick through before. Now you keep the foot on the ground and push your hips up at the end. Come back, kick through. So it's just adding a little movement into it, okay? Get ready and let's go. Quadruped, kick through like before. Drive your hips up. Come back down, rotate back. Kick through, push up, and reach for the ceiling. And come back. If you did the daily refresh from yesterday, we did the same movement. Hips up, hips down, kick back through, back to quadruped, knees underneath your hips, and push. Come back, and relax. That was already the first side. Okay, we're gonna switch to the other side and then we're done with round 2. Get ready. Starting position, everything stacked on top of each other. And let's go. Kick through, across your body, push your hips up and reach. Come back. Quadruped, kick through, push your hips up. Kick through, push your hips up. So we have that in the daily refresh. This movement works on stability, but you can also use it to clean some movement patterns. That's why it can refresh your body. And slowly come back. Good. Shake your arms and legs off. And again, take a little zip. And we will go in 30 seconds. We will start with the third and the last round. I hope you can feel your core a little bit. I also feel my shoulders. That's fine. Babies are crawling the whole day and they're not complaining about sore shoulders. Back to the roots, all right? Now, we do the whole body hold. Again, if it's too hard, you keep it the tucked version. If that was too easy, we do the whole body rocking. But your body moves in one unit, so we don't want to move here. This angle stays the same, and you try to be as stiff as a board, all right? Starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Come on, last round. Choose the variation which suits you best, but challenge yourself. Not too easy, not overarching in your low back. When you feel it, go back down one level. Come on, come on, come on. It's not 1 minute anymore. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good job. Now lateral pillar bridge, same thing. Level 1, holding. Level 2, pumping. Level 3, lifting up that leg. But especially important here, I show you from the side. As you kick out, we don't want to bend our hips. The hips stay in line. Get ready. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Keeping your belt buckle forward, no matter which variation you do. Belt buckle forward, let's go. One straight line from head to heel. Halfway through. Come on guys, come on, come on, come on. Hips up, hips forward. Hips up, hips forward. In 3, 2, 1, relax. Good job. Good job guys. Quick transition. Other side. Some seconds in between. Get ready. And let's go. Hips up. And again, choose your variation. Maybe one side feels harder than the other. Same thing. Belt buckle up. Belt buckle forward. The upper body should not move. Just the leg. 10 more seconds. Remind yourself, push your hips back up. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good job. Now back to plank. We don't do any scapular push-ups anymore. We do shoulder taps. So the feet are wide enough so that you're super stable. Your hips should not move. Just one arm moves, the rest is not moving. Get ready. And let's go. One straight line from head to heel. Shoulder tap. Shoulder tap. If you had a glass of water, a glass of wine on your low back, it should not move. If your feet are going up, go wider. Or if your hips are moving, if you're spilling out water of the can on your low back, go wider, more stable. Come on, hold the straight line. One straight line. Come on, hold. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 2 more exercises left, guys. Let's go. On our back, so the upper body can relax. What we will do now, the hips stay at the top. They have to stay here. And you go 1, switch legs. Okay? Get ready. And let's go. Hips up. And we march. So your body has to work so that one side is not falling down. Some rotation. At the same time, the hip always has to work. Make sure that the ribs are not up. Pull your ribs towards the hips. And again, pressing your hands into the ground. Come on, hips up. Belt buckle up. And again, always pushing the knees forward. Since the strain is now switching from left to right, we go a little bit longer, about a minute. So it's 30 seconds like before on each side. Let's go. Stay tall. Stay up with your hips. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good job, guys. And now the hardest exercise. The best for the end. We go into the quadruped position, first watch. We don't do any rotations anymore. We just lift the knees slightly off the ground. Level 1 is pushing one leg, one heel as far away as possible from you, coming back and switch. If that is too easy, while the left leg kicks back, you can reach with the opposite hand. Okay? Slowly get ready. Base position, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Knees slightly off the ground. Kick one heel away from you. It's not about how high you go. Just push it away. Nothing else is moving. Keep switching. Keep switching. The knees stay tucked in underneath your tail. Come on. Hold the position. 15 more seconds. Push the heel. Push the heel away. Eyes straight down. Tuck your chin back. And when you push one heel away, we are again one straight line from head to heel. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. And relax. Good job, guys. Time to rehydrate. Time to shake off the tension. Was a little bit more on the shoulders, I think. That's fine. Shake off your arms and legs. Good job. Thanks again for taking the time to move after a long day of work. Enjoy your dinner and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.